In this presentation, we will look at project initiation. Here is the famous saying, "A good plan today is better than a perfect plan tomorrow." Project initiation is a process to take an idea to benefit realization. Before we start, I will first introduce myself. Hey, this is Amy Law, your presenter. I have been working in IT for over 20 years in pipelines, energy regulator, oil and gas, utilities, transportations, and telecommunications. I have managed projects for over 15 years in IT applications and infrastructure, system and data migration, cybersecurity, ECM, SAP, process improvement, and office facilities. In terms of education, I completed bachelor and master in computer science from the University of Calgary. I received my PMP in 2006. I also completed certifications in project management, change management, ISO 27001, Information Security Management System, and ITIL. During the portfolio management process, project proposals are typically funneled through portfolio evaluation and prioritization before approval to initiate, so that only the highest value project will be selected to proceed. Project selection is usually done by sponsors. In the proposal selection, all project proposals are first reviewed. They will be pre-filtered and linked to strategy. Next, they will be categorized and described in business case with known risk. Finally, they will be presented for portfolio evaluation and prioritization. A portfolio manager aims to interpret and quantify project impacts to corporate objectives and specify resources to achieving corporate objectives. The portfolio manager considers project impacts and business environment changes. For example, how each project is impacted by the resources and functional groups' objectives, and how changes in the business environment influence the ability to deliver and achieve strategy objectives. The portfolio management results in two key deliverables. The first key deliverable is a project proposal. The project proposal describes a problem or opportunity. It documents client expectation and benefit to overcome the problem or achieve the opportunity. It identifies a summary of proposed initiation to realize benefit. Benefits do not come free, and so there are costs and risk associated to benefit realization. Therefore, the proposal includes a high-level cost-benefit analysis and risk analysis. Last but not least, the proposal includes a high-level plan and linking to strategy. The second key deliverable is a business case and feasibility study. It includes project description like corporate objectives, links to strategy, and impacts to business environment. It also includes preliminary evaluation like alternative options, success factors, and assumptions. It includes benefit like criteria and measurements. It includes stakeholder analysis like their requirements and impact. It also includes cost analysis, risk and opportunity analysis, and known issues. Last but not least, it has recommendations. Typically, the business case and feasibility study is approved with signatures. Project initiation is the first phase of a project's life cycle, in which an opportunity or reason for the project is identified. During the project initiation, a project is developed, defined, and authorized to take advantage of the opportunity. It also sets the initial boundaries and terms of reference. It has two key outputs. They are project charter and preliminary scope statement. They should be revisited regularly. The project charter and preliminary scope statement guide the team throughout the project life cycle. Project charter provides organizational commitment to the project. This includes project justification, benefit, constraints on cost, time, and technology, and project roles and responsibilities. It is like a contract between stakeholders. It is a living document that can be written by a project manager, sponsor, and any stakeholders. It must be linked to a program or portfolio. Project charter shares an understanding, communication, and approval of a project. This includes the project objectives, deliverables, organization, priorities, client's expectation, success factors, acceptance criteria, organizational chart, and project roles and responsibilities. The charter format is flexible as long as it can fit to organizational requirements and fit to project requirements. Here is a project charter template. It has a project charter version, date, and project number. It has a project name, project sponsor name, and project manager name. It has project definition, which includes project background, goals and objectives, deliverables, success factors, related documents, preliminary budget, and project authorization. The project background provides what the project will do and why the project is necessary. For example, the project is required to deliver a new airplane because the existing airplane is fuel inefficient. For project goals and objectives, we suggest to maintain market share and reputation, retain current customers, and reduce downtime. For project deliverables, we suggest prototypes, project management plan, drawings, and so forth. For success factors, we suggest to deliver project within the approved budget, meet latest regulation, carry specific cargo weight, and enable timely approval. The preliminary budget shall include proposed budget details like budget categories, amount per person per company, and any expenses. Finally, the project charter includes authorization like roles, signatures, and approval date. Another key output from project initiation is the preliminary scope statement. This document aims to establish the known boundaries of a project. This includes project and/or product objectives. It also includes in-scope and out-of-scope deliverables. An example of an in-scope deliverable is prototype and engineering drawings. An example of an out-of-scope deliverable is training and change management. The preliminary scope statement documents high-level project requirements, acceptance criteria, constraints, and assumptions. It has a first cut on the project organizational chart with proposed project roles and responsibilities. It identifies initial risk, key milestones, and cost estimate. An example of the initial risk is the loss of key resources. Last but not least, it includes approval requirements and driving factors. Driving factor is the relative importance of scope, time, and cost. It must be agreed with project manager and client or sponsor. It helps to make project decision. For example, A project constraint is time. As such, a new medication coming to the market first is the key to get the most profit. If time is the constraint, then scope, quality, and cost become the driving factors. The relative importance may change over time during the project. Here is a preliminary scope statement template. It has version, date, and project number. It has project name, project sponsor name, and project manager name. Then it has a project definition, which includes project objectives and strategic alignment. The project objectives provide a description of the purpose of the project, include benefit of why the project is required, and identify high-level goals. The strategic alignment describes project strategic importance and identifies linkage to organizational priorities. Thank you very much for your time. Please contact me for additional project management templates and samples. Here's my contact information.